Naughty Dog, the video game developer behind The Last of Us, has partnered with HBO to bring the popular post-apocalyptic ocalyptic survival story to television, 10 years after its original release on PlayStation 3. As the story progresses rapidly, it's possible that you may have missed certain moments or details. To ensure that you stay informed, here are some Easter eggs from Season 1 of The Last of Us that you may have overlooked. Sarah's Halcyon Drops t-shirt. In the prologue of the original video game, players take control of Joel's daughter Sarah until she meets her unfortunate demise at the hands of a soldier who is ordered to shoot them both. Episode 1 of the show pays homage to the video game in several ways, including Sarah repairing Joel's broken watch and beginning the outbreak alone as it creeps closer to their home. However, the most crucial reference to the game is an Easter egg where Sarah, played by Nico Parker, is seen wearing a purple Halcyon Drops band tee, similar to the one her character wore in the video game. Although Sarah's costume in the show lacks the long black sleeves, her beaded shark tooth necklace is included. The writers took creative liberties in portraying Sarah's experiences during the final hours of Outbreak Day, such as showing her visiting their infected neighbor Connie, who is tearing apart her caregivers. Despite this, the inclusion of Sarah's clothing is a great touch that avid fans of The Last of Us are sure to appreciate. The plane crash. One of the most well-known sequences in the original game occurs as Tommy, Joel, and Sarah try to flee Austin during the outbreak. While driving downtown, another car crashes into Tommy's truck as the infected attack survivors and fires rage throughout the city. Sarah gets hurt in the escape. Given the significance of this event in The Last of Us and how closely it mirrors players' experiences in the game, fans probably anticipated the same outcome. However, the writers changed the scene by introducing a false scare with an incoming truck that narrowly misses Tommy's truck before flipping it due to debris from a nearby plane crash. This change provided a clever nod to fans and injected a fresh perspective into the episode, which stayed loyal to the original game. Ellie's immunity. Throughout The Last of Us, the central narrative revolves around Ellie's incredible immunity to cordyceps, which serves as the driving force behind Joel and Ellie's journey to Salt Lake City and the hope of the Fireflies. However, the origin of her immunity is never fully explained, leading the Fireflies to resort to a fatal surgery to develop a cure. In the finale, it is revealed that Ellie's immunity likely stems from being attached to Anna's umbilical cord when Anna was bitten by an infected runner. This revelation adds context to the Fireflies' pursuit of a cure and complicates the question of whether a cure is feasible, as fungi cannot be vaccinated against. After a decade of speculation, fans finally get a backstory to Ellie's immunity. Dina. Ellie's relationship with Dina is an important aspect of The Last of Us Part 2. Dina is a girl of Ellie's age who arrived in Jackson before Joel and Ellie. Although Dina doesn't appear or get mentioned in the first game, there's a possibility that she was briefly introduced in Episode 6. Upon their arrival in Jackson, Ellie and Joel are offered a meal by Tommy and Maria. While Ellie is eating, she shouts at a girl who is hiding behind a banister in the dining hall. The girl bears a resemblance to Dina, and her interaction with Ellie parallels a conversation they have in the second game when they discuss Ellie's first days in Jackson. While it's not yet confirmed whether the girl was Dina, it's likely that Druckmann and Mazin have combined Easter eggs into the plot. Ellie's switchblade. In The Last of Us, various motifs, themes, and objects are easily recognizable, and many of them are showcased in the finale. The highly anticipated giraffe scene, which has been teased throughout the season, is finally presented, as well as the distressing final story beat where Ellie agrees with Joel near Jackson. Nevertheless, an important weapon is given a deserving backstory in the early parts of the episode. In the opening scene, Ellie's pregnant mother Anna combats an infected runner with a knife. A close-up shot reveals that the knife is actually the switchblade that Ellie has been carrying for years. In the games, there is no backstory to Ellie's knife skills, making this information novel. Anna, before being executed by Marlene, presents her switchblade to her to give it to Ellie once she reaches a mature age. Throughout both games, Ellie's switchblade remains a constant presence in her life. Now that its origin is linked to her mother, it adds more significance to the franchise's lore. Well, that's it for today.